Charity must become a fundamental state of mind and heart that guides us in all we do. Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. Every man goes down to his death bearing in his hands only that which he has given away. If you're in the luckiest 1% of humanity, you owe it to the rest of humanity to think about the other 99%. Did universal charity prevail, earth would be a heaven, and hell a fable. The simplest acts of kindness are by far more powerful than 1,000 heads bowing in prayer. The next time you want to withhold your help, or your love, or your support for another for whatever reason, ask yourself a simple question. Do the reasons you want to withhold it reflect more on them or on you? And which reasons do you want to define you for? Everyone has the potential to give something back. The best philanthropy is constantly in search of the finalities, a search for a cause, an attempt to cure evils at their source. Charity is a supreme virtue and the great channel through which the mercy of God is passed on to mankind. It is the virtue that unites men and inspires their noblest efforts. Compassion is the root of charity. Charity is a universal remedy against discord and a holy cement for mankind. The proper aim of giving is to put the recipients in a state where they no longer need our gifts. If you combine all the spectral rays into a single beam, you get white light, and if you combine all the virtues into a single beam, you get charity. He who has never denied himself for the sake of giving has but glanced at the joys of charity. He who has no charity deserves no mercy. You can give without loving, but you can never love without giving. Beauty is not who you are on the outside, it is the wisdom and time you gave away to save another struggling soul like you. What do we live for, if not to make life less difficult for each other? Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. When we give cheerfully and accept gratefully, everyone is blessed. The value of a man resides in what he gives. Sometimes those who give the most are the ones with the least to spare. Our prayers for others flow more easily than those for ourselves. This shows we are made to live by charity. Carve your name on hearts, not tombstones. A legacy is etched into the minds of others and the stories they share about you. We should be rigorous in judging ourselves and gracious in judging others. As we work to create light for others, we naturally light our own way. Don't judge without having heard both sides. Even persons who think themselves virtuous very easily forget this elementary rule of prudence. Charity and love are the same. With charity you give love, so don't just give money but reach out your hand instead. The only time to look down on your neighbor is when you're bending over to help them. There is not a man of us who does not at times need a helping hand to be stretched out to him, and then shame upon him who will not stretch out the helping hand to his brother. We are not put on this earth for ourselves but are placed here for each other. If you are there always for others, then in time of need, someone will be there for you. Everyone can be great because everyone can serve. If we keep waiting for the next person to do good then no one would, then years later we start to reflect on why no one did the good that anyone could have done, including you. Donating $1 from $2 is a bigger donation than donating $1 from $100. And though I have the gift of prophecy, and understand all mysteries, and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains, and have not charity, I am nothing. That best portion of a good man's life, his little, nameless, unremembered acts of kindness and of love. There is no exercise better for the heart than reaching down and lifting people up. Thank you for watching video.